Hi everybody, how's it going? I'm Pabs, a rising VTuber and artist, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of pixel art. Now, I know I said that I wanted to focus up on Blender, but the thing is, right, I've been doing Blender so freaking much that I think if I do any more, I might actually explode. That's a bit dramatic. It's not that bad, certainly, but, you know, I've realized that I've kind of hit a wall with the way that I'm currently doing Blender, and that's frustrating. It's not fun for me. I feel like it might not make great content. And, you know, particularly these streams are supposed to be fun for me, you know, and that's the way that I make it fun for other people as well. So that's why I'm going to give Blender a little bit of a break. I'm going to try to catch up with studying for it, but we'll see how that goes. So instead I'm subbing in some pixel art. So, you know, nice, quick, short, easy. I have fun with it. I have a lot of fun with it. Let's get over to the working screen. There we go. Yeah, I've, you know, nowadays my go-to pixel art style is to just, like, replicate the Pokemon Game Boy Color style. Today we're going to be doing another one of my characters. This time it's Sunny. She's supposed to have a sword style based on wushu martial arts, which I have actually done figure studies of. Hang on, let me, Aseprite in here. Where's it gonna end up? Ah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, the main goal is to get Sunny done. And I have done figure studies before, right? I've done figure studies before on this channel. I've been, you know, I enjoy doing those particularly based on martial arts performances. So I'm going to just be doing a little bit of that as well. You know, I have the figure studies open in a different monitor, and I'm just going to be looking at those as a reference for the pose. So, you know, we have a couple of poses that we could use. So pose 1 is actually... Alright, so pose 1 I think looks a bit more dynamic, but I feel like it'll be a bit more challenging to render. So this is just going to be a very rough kind of sketch of like what it looks like. God, doing the sketching phase in pixel art always feels so weird because it always feels like you're not doing it quite right. You're like, is this how it's supposed to work? I always found that that's really funny. Like it's just super weird how it feels wrong, but it looks right. That I feel like is like the case for a lot of pixel art and such, is that, you know, it doesn't feel intuitive, but it does look right in the end. So you have to just kind of trust the process. Yeah. I imagine that's how it is for some traditional styles as well, like, you know, with painting and such. You know, I know that people use specific colors for painting the background to give the colors on top a little bit of a certain tonality. So certainly it shouldn't be impossible to do that. You know, to kind of cross-apply some of these things. Yeah. What also helps a lot is that Sunny only has half a sword. That's kind of one of her character traits, is that she only has half a sword. And that's how her style works. So that's going to be interesting. I always felt proud of myself for having that idea, but the fact is that, you know, I bet somebody's already done that. I think fucking... What's that one? Like, the 7 Deadly Sins or something? Like, that one anime series did it as well. Like, the main character has a broken sword. I never did end up watching that, but I did end up doing an art trade with somebody who did a long time ago. You know, they like that greasy, gray-haired looking dude. The immortal one. Actually, I think all of them are immortal, technically speaking. I'm not sure. Like I said, I've never seen the series. I just, like, know that he's immortal from, like, literally reading the blurb on the Wikia. Yeah. I wanted to make sure that I got, like, the vibe right, so I usually do a little bit of research into characters before I draw them. Especially if I haven't watched or seen whatever they're from. Okay. Yeah, the problem with this one as well is that it hides the right arm, unfortunately. So we could put it over here, and we could put it over here. And even over here. Yeah, the sword would be kind of in this direction generally. Or, you know, what's left of the sword. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this one, so I think I'm gonna go for the alternative one. Yeah, as I thought, I wanted to give it a shot because it looks interesting, but I think there's just a lot of like, you know, the silhouette is a bit more difficult to suss out in that one. So I feel like maybe it's not the best choice for pixel art. You know, you have to have a clear silhouette, and that's what I always hear that, right? You have to have like a clear silhouette, not just in your character design, but in the actual, you know, way that the character is posed. I know that, for example, in Kirby, right, in that new Kirby game that they released for the Switch not too long ago. Actually, it might have been a while ago now. What was that? March? Maybe? I don't remember when they released the new Kirby game. I feel like it was probably a while ago. And I just forgot. Hey, Leo, how you doing? Hey, Leo, quick question. Do you remember when they released the friggin' Switch Kirby game? Because I feel like it was like definitely sometime March, but I am a little bit too lazy to Google it right now. Because like I was wondering, I was just talking about it like silhouettes and stuff, right? And I know that in that game they have it in such a way that like Kirby's silhouette is always like circular and round and, you know, never quite broken. So I was wondering, like, you know, that's one really good example of trying to preserve the silhouette. March 25th. Fuck yes, I got it. I knew it. I knew it was sometime March. Actually, that was more like a lucky guess, but you know, that's great. I'm happy that I got that right. Thank you as well. Thank you for looking that up for me. Yeah. Trying to figure out, like, I really like how I had it in the art studies, so I need to try and figure out. Is there a way that I can, like, hang on, I might be able to screenshot this into the stream. One moment, please. Feeling a bit nauseous, so I'm taking it easy. You do that. Yeah. Alright, so I don't think I can actually... Hang on, I'm just gonna do some finagling. Also, I was sleepy, so I accidentally made 2 sandwiches. I'm just like you for real. Yeah, you're Pabs maxing. You're on that Pabs grind set. Yeah. Soon your head too will become rice. Actually, I don't think you can. I don't think that's easily done. In fact, that might not be accurate. I don't think you can actually like turn your head into rice. Least of all by eating bread. I feel like that would almost be counterintuitive to the process. Alright, I'm trying to figure out like the right balance for this because I don't want it to... Hang on. Can I like... Oh, yes I can. Okay, this opens up some options. Oh god, I just imagined my VTuber looking like you. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about that. I feel like the look that I got, right? Do you want to see my Halloween Fathom form? I drew a new cheap. Oh, hell yeah! Yeah, I won't put it up on stream unless you ask me to, but like, I do want to see that. It sounds badass. Okay, there we go. And then... Yeah, I think I almost have this like more to the side even. Yeah. You know, I sent. Nice. Oh wow, that's so cute. You can show. I don't mind. This is pretty saucy as a thing, like... Ah, what the hell, I'm gonna show it off. This looks super cute. Alright. Look at that. Whoa. Whoops. They vanished. Alright. Alright, and... But yeah, yeah, you really went all out with this one. Nice work. Okay, there we go. But yeah, no, you did phenomenal work on this one. Great work, great job. I really also like the placement of the scars. It feels a lot like a second shirt almost. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Scars that look like clothing. That actually reminds me a little while ago. Somebody made an art piece. I got an autopsy. They wanted to see how I took. Yeah, I was just about to say, like, I remember a couple of days ago, somebody, an artist I follow, was complaining that well, not really complaining, but they were laughing because they made an art piece where they gave one of the characters vivisection scars, but everybody thought they were top surgery scars. So they were like, yes, but also no, that's not what they're supposed to be. Trans by force, yeah, trans by democratic vote. Yeah. Crowdfunded gender. Alright, hang on. I mean, honestly, in this economy, you just kind of have to get your gender crowdfunded, right? Like, there's really no other way. You know, you have to go on Kickstarter. You have to like put in a demo reel of your gender. It's a whole thing. Yeah, you know, you have to promise like different tiers of rewards for certain backers. I kid, but that does happen sometimes. You know, that is how it goes sometimes. Alright. Trying to figure out how to do the saber part. There we go. Yeah. Earlier today, I went to get some McDonald's, right? I didn't have any dinner around, so I went to get some McDonald's. And I remember reading about like those boo buckets that are coming back, right? Apparently this wasn't available in my home country. I'd never heard of these, or maybe it was like before my time or something. But apparently, like McDonald's in the U.S. did like these. Heard of what? The boo buckets at McDonald's. Hang on, I'm gonna pull up. I'll pull up a picture. Where are you? Alright, please don't vanish immediately afterwards. Ah, damn you. Hang on, where are you? Friggin' save image as. These things. God, that took up the entire screen, huh? Yeah, no, I don't know if I had one or not, but I remember wanting one so bad. Yeah, I don't remember these. I feel like, yeah, I don't remember my childhood memory. Not sponsored. McDonald's, pay me in breakfast sandwiches, and you shall have your precious sponsorship. Okay. Hang on. The thing is, like, this saber feels a little off. I think, like, yeah, this would be probably a better shape for it. I am going to end up breaking it in half, but I still want the kind of general direction to be precise. But yeah, no. Oh god, that's completely covering the drawing. Yeah, I heard these were coming back, apparently. And I was like, they were here, like, at some point? I don't remember these at all. But apparently, like, there is like quite a bit of nostalgia for them. I wasn't aware of these before. Like, I didn't know that they were a thing. Friggin', I wish we had this instead of the fucking Monopoly shit that we have right at the McDonald's right now. I don't know if I don't know if American McDonald's do this, but out here in Canada, apparently, well, not apparently, I know for a fact that they sometimes basically do like a small lottery in McDonald's that's themed after Monopoly. Like each time you get like a specific drink or like a specific burger or something, you get like these stickers, apparently. Yeah, apparently. There was a time when I ate a lot of McDonald's, and I used to have like a ton of those tickets. That was not a great time in my life. I've moved past that point, but honestly, I still remember like, I think like once in a while I would always get free fries that way. Oh, so they did have something like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, to be fair, my culinary explorations have not been significantly better. But, you know, at least I'm saving some money, I'm cooking from home, I'm having fun cooking. I think that's also important. I feel like these legs need to be, like, flatter. Yeah, almost like that. You're so cis! Man. Well, I can't really deny that. Okay, let me delete this layer here. So we can get started with the proper layering. Yeah. Friggin'... another thing that I read today, right, that I did not expect at all, was that apparently Tinder is partnering with some kind of like balloting machine system to find ballots near you. And I'm like, well, first of all, great. You know, the ability to vote is necessary and great. But at the same time, like Tinder, of all things, being the one to do this is like, it is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Yeah, but that means I gotta get Tinder. I think you can vote. I think you can vote I think you can vote without Tinder, actually. Well, no, that's not true. You know, in the 1800s, you know, they had to invent phones first to download Tinder on. They had to invent phones and Tinder, and only then were they allowed to vote. Yeah, you can't see it, but like in that one painting of the Declaration of Independence, if you look very carefully, you know, if you cheat it at just the right angle, you know, you got to do it like one of those like 3D pictures, right? You have to squint your eyes a certain way, and you'll see Thomas Jefferson holding an iPhone with Tinder on it, and like on part of the screen he has like a hit, but on the other one it says like, yeah, you voted for independence. That's not true. Oh, man. God. It's always really funny to me whenever like something like Tinder or anything like that does this sort of thing. Like I remember one time there was like this huge meme when like apparently Pornhub, right? They offered to like pay for snowplows in like a very snowy area. And what? What? That was that was a thing. That was a meme. That's not sus. Wait. Did the subtitle say Cornhub? That's so funny. These aren't subtitles. Those are. I don't even know anymore. Oh. Oh wait, shit, is that like a banned term on Twitch? I didn't know that. Anyway, I remember that specific website got a lot of clout online for doing like snowplows. I feel like I feel like I've taken a step towards something that I can't ever take back. Also, Sunny's hair is going to be really difficult to do in this style because it's like very curly. like it's supposed to be like very messy like this, and I feel like that doesn't translate so well to this kind of thing. She's also got like these little hair curls like this on the side. Just casually being like, yeah, no, that website that starts with a P that I'm apparently not supposed to talk about. Anyway, onto another topic, perhaps. Yeah, I've been looking at some statistics, right? I've been looking at statistics about like, it's not even like like alternative medicine statistics. Nice weather. Man, shut up. Actually, the weather out here has been kind of awful. It's just been snowing. I'm being bullied for being candid on my own damn stream. Oh man, tough crowd. I can just imagine you like tapping the microphone like, is this thing on? God, yeah, no. I've been looking at I've been looking at some statistics on alternative medicine, right? And what I found, a cane just comes in and removes me from the stage. God. I think that's supposed to be like a vaudeville comedy bit, but I've never understood what exactly vaudeville comedy was. I know it's supposed to be like very old-timey, but I don't know what it's supposed to actually be. I think it's the equivalent of like a bokeh and tsutokomi routine, but in the West? I don't friggin' know. I think it's like a style of like joke telling that revolves around like telling a story or something. Because I remember that in some historical things, right? On like this history podcast I used to listen to. I remember that sometimes when dudes just didn't know how to make money off of their exploits, they just started up a vaudeville comedy routine based on their story. And like that was an easy way to get into like make some money back in the day. You know, you got something fucked up happening to you and you just started up a vaudeville comedy routine. It's like starting a podcast in today's terms. Although I guess I really shouldn't throw stones in glass houses, seeing as I became a Twitch streamer. I do wonder what the ratio is of like people who started up a podcast during the pandemic to people who started up a Twitch channel in the pandemic. I know a buddy of mine definitely streamed during the pandemic, but I think that was just more like a thing he did casually and just happened to be doing during the pandemic, rather than something that he took up during the pandemic. Yeah. And I do wonder what the like landscape of VTubing would have looked like without like the 2020 pandemic happening at the same time, because I feel like a lot of the clout that was generated was because people couldn't leave their homes. Maybe that's just my mistaken perspective, because I know that like VTubers have been around since like forever. Like a while. I feel like I should brush up on my VTuber history, honestly. That might be fun. I might like study and then do a presentation on it, and then 3 million people on Twitter will yell at me for how wrong it was. That sounds like it'll be a good time. I mean, free block list, honestly. Yeah. I've always liked giving presentations in class. I was one of those students who actually like enjoyed giving out presentations. I hated coordinating. I hated all the process of getting the presentation to like a presentable state, but I actually enjoyed giving out presentations. I wonder if that influenced me at all when I decided to start live streaming. I know I was kind of nervous for starting out. Still am to a little bit, but like, yeah, I do wonder. Well, may rather than liking presenting, I just like attention. That's probably it. Okay. The path should be easy, relatively easier to do. There we go. Then over here. And then over here. Yeah. Anyway, way back on my topic. Like going back, taking a few steps back to the thing that I wanted to talk about. I was looking at like some statistics on alternative medicines, right? Because I was wondering, right, like, hey, you know, I recently got myself. I think I've been bragging about this a lot recently. I've gotten myself one of those like 10,000 lumen or whatever the hell lights that are supposed to be useful for like seasonal depression, and I've just been like sitting under it in the mornings to wake myself up a little bit harder. It's been working a treat, honestly. I feel good. Maybe it's just a placebo effect, but I feel like really good with the light on. And what I wanted to know is like, hey, maybe like I'm not the only one feeling this way. So that led me down to a little bit of a rabbit hole. And apparently, like, for some reason this year, alternative therapies like, you know, salt rooms, what do you call that thing? Sound bowl meditations and everything. They've been kind of on the rise for some reason. Well, I say some reason. I do wonder if it's like, I don't know, maybe people are just getting stressed out and they just, oh, that looks like a weird perspective on a shoe. I don't like that. Yeah, okay, I see. I think I see what I need to do, like maybe over here. And then there's me who has my salt lamp next to my computer so the red and blue lights fight and I'm awake but also sleepy. Yeah, I think like the statistics didn't account for the Leaf factor, which is an absolute blunder on their part if you ask me. But yeah, that's really funny, though. You just have the lights fight it out for supremacy every night. 2 wavelengths enter, but 1 wavelength leaves. Yeah, no. Freaking the super annoying thing about like sleep hygiene and everything is the fact that it works. That's the super annoying thing about like sleep hygiene is the fact that it's not only, you know, like people will be like, oh, you shouldn't be on your screen like an hour before you go to rest, and you're like, that's some bullshit. I'm gonna be on my screen an hour before I rest, and you try not doing it for like one night, and you're like, oh my god, I shouldn't be on my screen an hour before I rest. My PC's gay little lights are on the side for gay support. Good on them. Good on them. Yeah, cheering them on with all their might. Alright. Let's see, right over here. Yeah. I've actually considered turning on the like RGB setup to my computer. Like my computer has one of those like lit up CPUs that can turn into like an RGB color. I keep it usually at like this bluish white one, but I've been considering like turning it into different colors, or you know, using one of the like RGB like it just rotates between red, blue, and green. I want to turn mine off. I mean, there might be a button on there somewhere. You know, I know mine has like a specific button on the actual CPU that says, I'm gonna take away the buckets now. Mine has like a button on the tower that says like, oh, light color. I do wonder if there's like an app for that. There really should be. I mean, there probably must be. There we go. Then over here. Anyway, I always end up I always end up like going back on trying to turn on the RGB lights on my computer because they end up making me a little motion sick, and if I like am doing stuff, this is gonna make me sound like a complete doofus, but I do get easily mesmerized by the glowing lights. Like I'll just start looking at them and not stop. Huh, maybe that's how I'll start meditating. You know, I've heard that in times of old, monks used to meditate before a flickering flame. You know, I'm not saying that it's equivalent, but I am asking if anybody's tried using on-computer RGB lights for that. You know, like, I'm not saying we should, I'm asking if we've tried. They didn't have gamer PCs. Oh my god. You know what? Fucking... From middle-aged monks, like, monks from the Middle Ages, not monks that are in their middle age. Monks from the Middle Ages would have made the littest fucking pixel art collages, or... You know, they would have made the most insane... I don't even know, like, what they would do, like... I feel like they would have made the most insane AMVs known to man. I feel like they... I kind of want to give them a computer just to see what they would do with it. If I ever get a time machine, that's what I'm doing. I'm giving, like, an old monk from the Middle Ages access to, like, a gamer rig. And see... It's like when they gave George of the Jungle Jordans. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like, you know... After maybe assassinating some key political figures, I am definitely going to try and do that with a time machine. Like, I think that's stop number maybe 3 with a time machine. Well, is that? Don't worry about it, bro. Like, what'd you say? Don't worry about it, bro. Listen, you know how you're worrying about what I just said? Don't do that. Don't worry about it. All right? Listen, you don't... It's literally so okay. Anyway. Yeah, that was probably, like, stop number 3 on my journey of time travel. Is just like giving maybe like a Jesuit monk access to a gamer rig and seeing what happens. It's obviously wired, huh? Yeah, could you say that a little louder, like into this like little plastic bit near my chest? Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Actually, no, the loop, the thing she has on her, on the what do you call it? Not the hilt, on the pommel is actually like a ring. So, who are you drawing, by the way? Oh, one of my characters. This hand's a little long. Also, her thumb wouldn't be sticking on the thing like that. On the crossguard. Yeah, if you wanna look her up on the Archfight website or something, her name's Sunny. I want to redo the cross guard here. Come on, give me a straight line. That's how you do it. This one's a little short though. I'll make the guard first and then move it into place. I think that's the best idea. No, hang on, that's not quite right. There we go. Wait, no, that's a little bit too long, too short. I do wonder if this is feasible at all. Oh. No, not quite. There we go. No, see, that also doesn't feel quite right. So I think like maybe it's around here? Yeah, that feels even. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking about that. Apparently, like now they have, funny that you mention your salt lamp. Apparently, they do have like salt caves now. You know, when the salt lamp isn't enough, you want to up. I'm not. This isn't a bit, by the way. Apparently, this is an actual thing. When the salt lamp just does not cut it, you do want to upgrade to the salt cave, like some kind of prehistoric fish. Honestly, I kind of want to hang out in those for a little bit. Return back to bears. Yeah, return to horse. Honestly, like, I've never really associated bears with salt. I know that horses and cows have salt licks. I don't think bears need salt licks. Yeah, I think that, well, I don't know. Bears probably need salt because, like, they do sweat as well. Like, they are, like, predators. You said cave. Oh, that's what the bear thing came from. Right. Okay, yeah, no, but like, I'm thinking about like salt licks and such, right? When you talk about animals and you talk about salt, you do think about. Also, I really like bears. I like bears too. God, like a foundational childhood memory is watching I don't think it was Planet Earth. It might have been Planet Earth, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it probably was Planet Earth, and I'm just forgetting. But yeah, foundational childhood memory was watching a DVD of Planet Earth and seeing an episode on bears, and they showed a bear cub trying to climb a tree branch. I was assigned bear at birth. It's just my family nickname. Osito? Aww. That's cute, though. That's a cute nickname. Oh, that's such a cute nickname, actually. Yeah. The thing is, right, I have, like, a very common name. Pablo isn't exactly rare. So all of my childhood nicknames sound almost exactly like they sound like they're addressing a middle-aged man. And that's funny, but like it's not quite cute. They gave me like the diminutive nickname, but like they didn't like. I didn't have like a cute nickname like that. I don't think. You're like those cats named Greg. That's exactly what it was like. I feel like if I got a cat, I would probably friggin' name it Greg. Assuming I don't have to name it Rice Beast for the cloud. That's so normal. I am the most normal man on Earth. This has been proven before scientifically. I've been a 3-time winner of the Most Normal Guy on Earth award. That had some stiff competition, let me tell you. I wanted to name Churro Chicken Strip, but my mom didn't let me. Aw. Chicken Strip, huh? Chicken Strip is a beautiful name for a young cat. Okay. It was either Chicken Strip or Taco Bell Chicken Chalupa. I mean, Crunchwrap Supreme as a name for a cat is pretty top tier, I'm not gonna lie. Like if you call your cat Crunchwrap Supreme, I feel like that's really that's something you're cooking with there, right? That's like big brained. There we go. So yeah, chicken strip or Taco Bell chicken chalupa. Honestly, I feel like chicken strip has more. I feel like chicken strip has more panache to it. If I was a cat, I would also definitely rather be named chicken strip than Taco Bell chicken chalupa, because when you have like a four name, right? Well, no, hang on. I got to think about this carefully, right? So, cats having 4 names, right? Normally, in human society, when you have more names, that's like an indication that you're either Latino or that you are of like a significantly higher birth. Like, you got like dudes who are like Lord Angelson, Timothy, Torbjorn, Timaeus the Thor, the Thirst, the Thirst, the Third or whatever, and you just know that's one fancy dude. But on the other hand, for cats, I feel like the more names that are put on there, it's almost like a restraint on them. It's almost like you're trying to seal them. You do be looking like a chicken strip, though. That is true. I have seen pictures of your cat. They do look like chicken strips sometimes. I feel like whenever a cat is like flat on its belly, like like it's just like lying on its back and it's got like its full belly up, I feel like that's when they achieve maximum chicken strippage. Some guy talk about how his 3 other siblings had really beautiful native names and he got the name Jake or something. Oh. I don't know. I think it's definitely like a matter of having a name that's difficult to pronounce. It's a little bit of a conflict with identity and your own kind of existence with it. I used to really like. There was a time when I really resented my name because 1, nobody could pronounce it right, and 2, like people made fun of me for it, which sucked, and it wasn't my fault, but it still made me feel bad. But eventually, like I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm Pabs. What are you gonna do about it? If you hate my name so much, then fucking unknow me, idiot. Yeah, that was at least my approach to it. Okay. Kind of like put this here. There we go. I do wonder, like, what part of the hair I should, like, darken. You're talking about your name just reminds me of, like, when you showed your Word doc or something and you were like, don't look at the top middle! Well, yeah. Like, I can say that my name is Pablo, and that's, strictly speaking, absolutely true. It's not my name, but it is, like, strictly speaking, my name. It is a name that I decided to choose for myself. I still like to keep my actual, legal name hidden, but, Pabs is also my name. If somebody on the street says Pabs, I love how you just keep doxing yourself. It's an accident! Listen, I promise I'm not trying to dox myself. It's just really hard, okay? Okay, I got an idea for how I can do this part here. Okay, so definitely like this part will be white. This part will also probably have to be white. Okay, so I'm thinking. So Pokemon Game Boy Color sprites have a total of like 4 colors, right? So here's what I'm thinking. I go for like a deep blue somewhere here. Then I'm gonna select this part here. Gonna like, where's the spray bottle? Here we go. No, wait, that's not gonna work. Alright. Is there a way to shrink the selection? Select, inverse, color range, modify. Okay, no, there's not quite a way to do that, so I'll just have to select this area manually. Let me drink some water here. Oh yeah. While I was looking up those statistics for the... Oops, hang on. While I was looking up those statistics about like the alternative therapies and everything, right? I looked up like I saw like this factoid thing that said that apparently like Gen Z or something now think that gifs are cringe, and I was like, well, I don't know who you've been talking to, but they're lying. But yeah, no, apparently like these days like MP4s are all the rage, and I'm like, and I feel like very out of touch. Yeah. It's super weird when like somebody's like, oh yeah, that's extremely useful and almost necessary to the old web file format is kind of cringe now. Like, I don't know why that set off so many alarms in my head. Okay. No, not quite. Okay, I need like a slightly smaller Bayer matrix, so maybe 4x4? Not quite, not quite. Alright, I think we've got something here. Okay, and then maybe down here as well. I think like the problem is, right, whenever I read like a random statistic like that, I have to remind myself that it's probably posted by somebody whose money it is to farm for reactions like that. I like to think that I'm a dude who gets pretty like who's like decently unbothered by stuff like that, but like I don't know what it was about that one specific news article that really just fucking got me. Alright, there we go. And then maybe for this one, Shift G, Bayer Matrix. Kind of like this. How's that? I mean, I'm a fan of it. Okay, and then the blue on the top as well. There we go. Oh shoot, I'm gonna need to do the hair all black or something, huh? Or at least like black and white. Yeah, her hair isn't like particularly glossy, but it does need like some secondary color. Yeah, I'm not sure how to approach that. Oh, wait, hang on. What about... Okay, so maybe like with blue highlights, that might be interesting. Alright, let's try that. It's missing something from down here, I think. Like just a couple little smidgens of this. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm also gonna need some up here. No, that feels weird. Especially because it like clips into the shirt stretching right there. It needs to go like this almost. That's not bad. I quite like that, actually. Okay. Then... her symbol's a little bit like a sun going diagonally. So that's going to be a bit tough to swing with this kind of perspective. I might actually need to bump up her neckline then, if that's the case as well. Okay, and then we just need to use a color for her skin tone. So maybe... would this one be good? I think so. He's a little bit darker than that actually though, so let me... just color correct that a little bit. That looks good. Ping, 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 ping. Don't forget the little bit of leg between the cuffs. Maybe like with some blue for the shading here. Ooh, pixel art. Yeah. Hi, Derp. How's it going? Okay. Some brush. Well, you had like 3 people in class today. Oh, nice. Or actually, I guess that's not nice because then that means you... it's always awkward when like people in a class are... I'm assuming you're talking university classes. It's always really awkward. Everybody else going to a soccer tournament. Yeah, that's definitely a college class. Yeah, it's always super awkward when a class in university has like only 4 or 5 people because like then everybody... nope, I'm in high school. Hey, okay. Hey, listen, I don't mean to make you feel unwelcome, but this stream is generally for like 18 plus folks. I'm not sure what I have it written down as, but I think like definitely like 18 plus folks is probably ideal for this stream. So, listen, I really don't mean to make you feel unwelcome, but like I would appreciate if you tune out for like until like, you know, you're of age. Sound good? Is that a deal? Alright then. Yeah. I appreciate you stopping by, but yeah, see ya. See ya. Alright, so we'll keep doing a little bit of shading like this. That feels wrong somehow. There we go. No, I think like what was missing is that I need to keep like using this like this. I need to make use of a little bit more use of like black as a shadow. There we go. Also, yeah, I think I'm going to lower the shirt line a little bit. Just like so. Then, after that... I'm going to try and, like, make a little bit of, like, a metallic shine with the sword right here. Or at least give the sword, like, a little bit more of a dramatic light. No, that doesn't look right. I think that just maybe like full filling it black would be probably the best option. Oh yeah, apparently in Ethiopia they found a skeleton of like an otter that's supposed to be like as big as a lion. Right? So I was wondering, like, theoretically speaking, you know, if you were to encounter megafauna of any kind, you are undoubtedly screwed. But my question is, if you did have to fight one species of megafauna, like, what would it be? Because honestly, I'd like to, like, I think there are supposed to be, like, there were records of giant platypuses roaming about. And, you know, I would definitely die, but I feel like it would be a more super interesting matchup if I were to fight, like, a giant platypus. I feel like we need to bring back questions that are like, yeah, would you rather fight, like, 100, like, would you rather fight, like, 100, what was it, like, it was like either 100 cockroaches or one dog-sized cockroach or something like that. You think coffee would be a good choice right now? I mean, for you it's like 4p. Like, I'm not sure. I do remember your time zone. I don't remember if, like, how booked your sleeping schedule is, so I'm not sure. I would say, like, generally, rule of thumb is that caffeine after 12 o'clock has passed is not a great idea. Yeah. Usually when I get coffee cravings after the sun has set, I usually try to keep it by, like, you know, avoid taking in more caffeine by, like, that's a yes then. Sure, why not? I mean, I'm not the boss of you. Anyway, I've been trying to, like, drink less caffeine as well. So, like, if I get, like, a caffeine craving after the sun has set, I get myself a little cup of decaf, and I found that that's actually I actually really enjoy decaf coffee. You know, naturally I used to abhor it because, like, you know, caffeine good, decaf bad, but, like, I've honestly come to appreciate it. Okay. And like that. Would blue be a good shadow for the skin? No, I think black is going to have to be the one. Actually, I think this is pretty good, honestly. I might actually... You know what I might do, though? What I might do is actually just do a little bit of gradient work over here. I need like a slightly less strong Bayer matrix. Maybe like a 2x2. No, that looks weird. That looks worse. Maybe like an 8x8. No, that just confuses the eye. Okay, so maybe not. That's a no on the light parts for the pants. Okay, and then like this. Cool. I think we're done here. I did mean to keep this stream like fairly short, so I think, you know, with I'm pretty satisfied with this result. Here's what I will do though. I'm gonna like turn off the Aseprite for a second so I can save this. And then we're gonna try and export it into like a couple of different like what do you call color palettes, color styles. Okay, so edit, sprite, color mode, sprite size, canvas size. Wasn't there like an option around here? New palette from sprite, here we go. Create new palette with a specific number of colors. No, replace current palette. Create entries with alpha component. No. No, that's not right. Let me try that again. New palette from sprite. Number of colors or less. There we go. Why are there two blacks? IDX0 and IDX1. Hang on. Color range. Color. That is super weird. Color range, hang on. Okay, that's IDX1. Select color range. Okay, so if I just like lower the luminosity of that, I think that'll turn it into IDX0. It does look somewhat like more sharper, right? Hang on. New palette from sprite. What the? Okay, so it's keeping that one black color for some reason. Is there a way to like remove that? Well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Let me try doing this with like a couple of different settings. Alright, so export. Okay, front size 1000. Okay. Okay, now then, let's see. Presets. Okay, so let's see Apple II. Oh, right. Hang on. Alright, color mode, indexed, and then we can try out some different stuff. So AAP Micro 2. EMAP. Oh dear. That one, okay, that one's causing like things to disappear again. What about AP Splendor? What? Oh wait, I think I know what happened. Alright. Let's take it from the top then. AAP 64. No? Okay, that's weird. That's weird that it's doing that. Isn't there like a way to... Okay, hang on. New palette from Sprite. Place current palette 5 colors. Create entries with the alpha component. What about 4? Alright, why is it doing that? Oh, it's because we're still on the indexed version. Hang on. Sprite, color mode, RGB color. Then new palette from Sprite with 4 colors. Okay, now we should be ready to rock. Okay. Save that so that we have something to go back to. Alright, let's get this done. Okay, now what fresh hell is this? Alright, fine. Be that way. Let's just go for it then. Bubblegum 16. No, come on. Why do you keep doing that? Oh, wait, hang on. I've got an idea. Alright, color mode. I feel like this happens almost every time I try to make a new sprite. New palette from Sprite, create entries with the alpha component. Okay, that's not quite... Wait, I know what's up. I know exactly what's up. It's because the background is blank. Okay, I know how to fix this now. Okay, then we should do it like... Maybe like a lighter blue would be a good color to have in the background. Yeah, that feels good. Yeah, just in case there's like some left over. There we go. Alright, now we should be ready to go. Okay, let me just export that one more time. Okay. New palette from Sprite. Don't create an entry with an alpha component. Fuck off, really? Like, why does it keep doing that? Like, it keeps creating a new black that shouldn't be there. Okay. I really don't get it. Where's the second black coming from? That's IDX2. Right, okay, so select color range, IDX2. Nothing's showing up, so why is it doing that? Sprite, color mode, indexed. Oh, I accidentally hit one of the colors there, my bad. Alright, let's try that one more time. Actually, I have no idea how to fix this, so hopefully it's just not gonna act up after this. Alright, let's try this again. Please don't vanish your skin. Yes, okay, and then remap. No, come on. Alright, that's super confusing. I'm just not gonna worry about it then. Color spectrum? Oh god, what did I just do? Okay, that's IDX0, that's IDX2. Color mode, RGB color. Okay. This is sort by hue, saturation, descending, gradient, hue. Okay, I could work with this. No, wait, hang on. Alpha 100, luminosity 0. What am I doing? I'm just gonna leave it like that, honestly. I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna destroy myself over this. Alright, have a good night everybody. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.